Hello guys, I am Peter and I want to take you through my school database management system that has been created using Excel VBA. So I will come you and I will take you through the operations of this database. This database can be used to store school information. Okay, let us get started. So you enter the password. The password is the administrator, so you type the password that has been provided. The password is this one. So after entering the password, you click on login. So login, this password is wrong, so you need to check what is wrong. So password, you enter the password again and you click on login. Now this thing, this is a home screen whereby you can see the school's name, you can see the menu. The menu contains registration. This part is where we register the student or the learners. This is examination tab whereby you record all the payments concerning examination. Then training fee is also collected in this tab. Lunch fee is collected through this tab. Then whatever amount of money we pay will be shown on this part. Total collection will be shown here. Expected amount of money will be shown in this part. So now this is a graphic kind of representation that will show has the total number of items in percentage, whereby the number of boys in the registration form will be shown here in percentage, girls in percentage. Training fee, the total number of students who has paid the training fee, exam fee, lunch fee will be shown respectively in percentage manner. So then we have the advanced setting whereby the administrator can do some changes on the database through the Excel sheets if there will be need, and administrator must supply the correct admin password, otherwise you cannot access that part. So you will be given this kind of message, but you will be able to change your password through settings. So in this setting tab you can do a lot of settings. So you can click on setting tab. You can set school fees, whereby training fee can be adjusted, exam fee can be also adjusted depending on the someone's requirement. Lunch fee can also be adjusted. So we are going to see all those parts, and you can quit the application. If you want it, you can quit the application using the quit button. So for now we don't want to quit, we want to understand how we can perform registration of students or learners. So once we do some we enter some entries, now you will see this part will start reflecting the percentage of the number of students registered. So we click on registration. Then we get this kind of form whereby we can be able to enter the records. Now you can see this part has got nothing because we haven't entered any record. So we have started by entering the admission number, name. We will type the name like that. We enter the last name, and we select the grade, we select the date of birth, we select the gender. So here we enter the number, here we enter the name is called, here we enter the birth certificate number, we say whether someone is special or no. Now mother's name and the mother's phone number, and the father's name, then the father's phone number. We can say there is no guardian, or we can enter the guardian. They don't have numbers there. So now we can save this, but remember we have a photo here. We need to upload photo. So if we forget to upload the photo, a message will be shown. So please upload picture. Okay, so we click here, we go to your device, you get some picture, and you see, okay, the picture will be added, and then you have added the record. The first record has been added successfully. So now we will be using this record to change it to vary the admission number, so that you can get a number of students, so that you can see the functionality. Now here we can enter the this number, and we search using search button. We get this picture. Now we change a little bit, and we change this to Wambua such name, and we change the date of birth, we change the gender, and then we can save that thing. We can save that, or we can change class, change it to grade 5. So we now change will vary. You can see this is 10 years, this is 13 years, 10 years, 13 years, grade 3, grade 5. The admission number is one which matters, so you can see that information. You can scroll this way and you get all the information. Now we can quickly add some other records, like let me search here. Can you go back and see? Now the number of boys against the number of girls is 50-50, because we have only two records, a boy and a girl. Now when we add another record, which is either a boy or a girl, so let's say this is Tuko, and we change this to 6. When we save that thing, let us change the to 20, and we change this to grade 6. We save that, give us here the record has been given here. The age is 17, and message is getting. Now we want to end another person, so we change this to 8. We say this is Mary, and this is Murugo, and we can change this to this one, and we can change this to grade 2, and let's say grade 11, and this is female female, and we save that. So that is record number 4. Now female are 4, then against 1. So when you go here, we find that the percentage are varying. This they are giving us the total of 100%. Boys is 25, girls 75. So that is how we can add information into the database, and you will be getting the percentage variation shown on the chart. So if I change this to some a boy, and who is in grade 3, born on 2012, and we save, so been delivered. After this information has been saved, we can go to the graphics and see now 20 boys, girls. So that is because we have not. We can also end it, so we can go back there, we can check this last record, we search it, and we change the gender to male, because that was the intention. We change it, we update. See, we can't save this thing because of the animation, so we can only add it has been updated. So when we check, we refresh, and you see now this is 40 against 60, so it is working fine in data collection and also representing information in terms of these charts. So now that is all about registration. After you have registered your student, you may want them to pay examination, you may want them to pay training fees or lunch fee. So now you can do that. So you go to any of these three, click on training. For example, there is no payment that has been made. Immediately we make payment, this bars will also start showing us the status, the percentage of payment per each item. So training, click on training. We look for someone here who is in grade 5. They are supposed to pay 3,000 per training. We enter 3,001. So by mistake we pay more. So is this application going to detect this error? So we type the receipt number. If we forget to enter the receipt number, also there will be an error. So let us forget the receipt number, pay. It is asking for the receipt number. Supply receipt number, but remember this amount of money is larger than this, so pay. It says pay actual balance, pay actual balance, so it can't pay, it can't pay extra amount of money. But now let us pay 2,500 and we enter the receipt number. We say save. So the application has paid and we get amount paid is 25, balance is 500 shilling. So is that been shown? It hasn't been shown here, but we can see the collection is 25, expected was 3k. So we refresh and this is it. The percentage of payment for training is 20%. Now we can go again to training, select somebody else. We pay 2,400 and we enter receipt number and we pay. So it's paid, balance is now that. So when we go back here, we find that the payment has been made, expected money is here. Refresh and that is it. So you can pay training, you can pay examination the same way. So click on examination, we click that particular student, they are supposed to pay 60, we pay that 60 and we enter the receipt number and we pay, saving the past payment, which is now correct. Now see, this has shown 20% has been paid. Can you refresh? Now we can go back to training and clear the balances. So we go back here, this is balance of 500, so you can click here with this 1236, this student loaded 500, which is the balance. We enter the receipt number and we pay. It has been updated, balance 0. So the other person, which is 35, we need to clear the balance. We want to see if the balance, the total expected will be calculated exactly. Yeah, so 60. So that is it. It is working fine. Yeah, you can use it to check your difference between the expected amount of money and the total collection of the entire school. So now we refresh and it is fine. So the other thing, so we have seen you can do payment in examination, you can do payment in training, you can do payment in lunch. So you can check and pay lunch for somebody, so 60 or maybe let's say 20, the balance will be 40. We want to see if the 40 will be shown. So that is it, balance is 40. So here you can see the difference is 40. When you add 40 here, you will get 120. So it is working fine. That is done. Again, when you have opened the registration, you can access tuition fee here. You can access examination there. You can use this button to reach lunch. So that is it. Then we are going to see the settings. If in a certain grade you want to change training fee, you want to change examination fee, you want to change lunch fee, you can do that. So click here, end it. PP2 training fee is 45, you can change it to 100 and you save it, close. So now when you click again PP2, you find that is 100. In examination, you can click on examination fee, go to end it, change grade 2 examination fee to 300 and save that. When again you come to this button, you will find that your amount of money is the same as you ended. You can edit everything here, so you can edit this to 5600 and you save it. So if you don't save, it will not be saved. So you can go and check in grade 6 what is there. It has not been saved. So that is it. You can manage, or you can do some settings as per your school fees. The other thing is that you can change the password management. So the old password, for example, if it was something like that, you want to change it to your own password that you can remember, or you just want to change the password for security purposes, you have to know the old password so that you can enter a new password. So if now you click reset, because this is wrong password, you get this message: enter the correct old password. So you can't reset unless you know the old password. If you know the old password, you can reset the old password to a new password. Now we have this button, this tab, whereby you can manage the data. Data can be managed through, one is printing. You can print the statement for the entire school, how money has been paid, entire school payment. You can also print enrollment for your entire school. You can print the student information per student. Yeah, so this is printing. So, and you can also print self statement. So we have statement for the whole school and the self statement. We are going to do that so that we can see what this does. So now we need to go to the computer. We delete these things because we want to see. So here is where our PDF will be sent. So we go to manage. We want to print statement. Do you want to publish the school main statement? Yes. It will be printed. It will be converted to PDF so that you can print using printer. Now this is main statement. We can double click information. Now this is it. Star Academy statement printout. This is the total money that has been collected, receipt numbers, date of payment, grades, names, and admission number. So this gives you a clean information on how the entire school has paid or whatever payment they have made. Enrollment sheet. This is the sheet that shows you how many students you have in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. It will also align them against their age and gender. So if you want to see the results, you just click on print enrollment. Yes. Then you go and check your folder. So now for So so you can see now it has been well designed. This is Start Me Education, total enrollment. Yeah, you can see now. So totally you can add these records. So now per class grade 6 we have only one girl. This is girl G, girl. You can see one girl. In grade 5 we have one boy who is here. The age is 13 years. We can see in grade 4 we have nobody. In grade 3 we have one boy and one girl. A girl is aged 10, the boy is aged 11. So that is giving us a clear information about the school enrollment, and it is being captured clearly. You can close that. So we end enrollment, and we are now going to print student info. The buttons will be arranged well later. So print information. So I can click on print information. Print information means that we print the information for a particular student name, student admission number, the date of admission, that kind of information. So I click on print info, enter the admin password. I enter that, and I select the student that I want to get the information. So I submit. I say okay. So the database is creating that particular. So you can see student info, double the admission for that. Admission number was this one, 13 years, Faith Wambua Mutua, grade 5, 2010, male. So such kind of information. A name is code. This is birth certificate information. So we can close. Somebody can say, hey, next one. So you click here, enter the pass and me, check. This is 1 2 3 4, and we submit. Yes. So we want to see do that. You can see this is the new one, so you can click on it. So 1 2 3 4, Faith Mwathi Wambua, 2013, grade 3, female. So it is printing. We want to print payment statement for a single student. So a single student has paid what? How many times has he or she paid for what? So we click here, and it gives us this option. We say this person, we print. That is, learner with this admission number did not make any payment. So if the student did not make any payment, then there will be no record, there will be no statement. So student number 2, as this one made payment, yes. So you can see it is printing, and we can go to our, we see, let us scroll, make this thing bigger. You see now we want self statement. Yes, it is called self statement. How many times paid? And Faith Mwathi has paid twice, for 2400, then 600. T, this receipt number is having T. This T means training. So if there will be another payment for lunch, for example, made by this particular person, that 1235, do that here. They make payment for lunch for 1235. So 1235, he pays for lunch, is it? Yeah, lunch. So the total amount paid. I want to see if it will add this thing, that statement. Yeah, that has been done. Now we go to printing the statement, self statement for that 35. So we print. Now it is printing. Okay, click here, and we want to see self statement number 2. We double click it. What is happening? Yes, now you can see this is for training T launch L. It is capturing the information, then it is now giving you this kind of good printout. This application can enable us to print self statements. Now we have the restore. Restore is deleting everything, so we can delete everything now. All the information that we have saved can be formatted or deleted, cleaned. So we can clean everything so that these things are all blank. Now we are supposed to this refresh button is used to refresh. If something has not been shown, you refresh and it will be shown here in this graph kind of chart. So we can delete everything. How can we do that? We can reset this payment, we can reset this, we can reset this. So we are going to reset all the payments, then we will remain with this. So I go to manage data here, enrollment, I will do that later. So tuition fee, all tuition fee collected, reset it. All the exam fee collected, reset that. All the lunch, reset it. Now if you click here and reset, there is nothing to be reset. Now you reset the receipt. Otherwise, if you don't reset the receipt will keep this amount of money there. So we will be having this kind of money shown. So we need to clear receipt. Otherwise, let us first do that. So you can see there is nothing here. We have refreshed and there is no payment. Now if I go back here to refresh from the password, this data will be deleted. So I enter the password and now you see that there is nothing expected. So we need to go and clear the receipt so that we can clear this out. Go to setting, manage data, restore system, reset receipt clear. You enter the admin password so that you can be able to clear that, and it has been done. So now if you reset or if you refresh, now you see now there is no collection, there is nothing expected. So now we can also reset this information. You can clean this data to enter new information. So we go to data settings management, we go to restore enrollment, and it is done. So we need to refresh from that part. So see now, this is it, there is no data. So the application is working fine. You can just see how I have explained. So and I said earlier that if you want to do some more settings, you can click on advanced setting, whereby it will give you this kind of dialog where you can enter the password to see if you can do some other settings on the sheet. So it will take you to Excel sheet, which has been used as a database for the information that you have been collecting. So that is how this application works. So we can just enter dummy information here, so that this is female. You can say a number, can say this. You can say some number here, can enter this, can enter mother. We just want to see our father, and we can say none, there is nobody, 0 0. So mobile number can be entered, and this can be like that, and we can upload. Yes, we save the information. This is it, and now our application is live again. We can now start entering information the way we want. So unless there is something which I have forgotten, I think this is the end of this demonstration, and I will give the link in the description part, but there will be no file for with the code, so it will just be a video